What's up, Soil Brothers and Soil Sisters?
This is a very rare live Soil Family. Ocho Rios. Oh my God. Let me tell you, we guess where we are in the bed. Literally. Like, I don't think y'all will ever see us the bed. But we are in the bed. That's where we are now. What's up, Lynette? CC, Brampton Gardner, Team Happy, Andell, Miss Lisa White, Happy Matt, Cassandra, more Team Happy. Yes, Happy Mac.
What's up, y'all?
He just woke up like 3 minutes ago for the 15th time. You tired?
No, I'll just sleep.
He been asleep all day, y'all. You were so close. Oh my God. What a day today has been. What's up, Sonny's Garden? Jamaica. Miss D. Let me tell you, Lisa. First of all, Bobby slept this morning. Well, he tried to stay up all night. He was like a kid. I guess he was. Hey, Nene from Texas. What's up, Soil Family? I guess he was excited. So he didn't sleep last night, real. So he decided to sleep this morning when it was time to go. At 3 o'clock, I'm like, babe, we gotta go. We gotta get up. I was up, but I'm like, you gotta get up so we can go. 3 a.m. So he slept most of the morning. He slept most of the day. He did a lot of work today, but he did sleep a lot today too. Every time we got in the car, he was sleeping. Did we have this thing at the waterfall? What's up, Country Hustle? So, babe,
What's up?
tell us about your day while you were awake.
Well, we're at
3 a.m. Mandel. I've been up since 3 a.m. Somebody has been napping all day.
We're back out in these streets.
No, we ain't. We in these mountains. And let me tell you, it ain't easy out here. It ain't easy. West Virginia, Christina, a soil sister. Welcome to Black Tropical. We appreciate you. So we are in the mountains. We are in North Carolina. I mean, you understand a good nap? He been taking old man power naps all day. All day.
I'm a powerful.
Has worked his behind off today. So we are once again in the mountains helping a fellow homesteading family do some work on their homestead. We worked today. Look, hiking them hills. What you think?
I don't know. I know. I'm always putting in that work. That's how I do.
Look, it's rough up here in these mountains, hiking these hills. I ain't built for that. But it's fun. Coming to help people. You look sleepy, sir. He is sleepy, Team Happy. He's sleepy now. He is sleepy. Tuning in from upstate New York. All right, Miss CC, we appreciate you. Trailer Park Garden. Good. It's not morning. What's up, Soil Sister? Janet Powell. Hey, Auntie, over on the Facebook side. So we got a lot of work done today. You know, we like going on these special missions because we are able to, and all of our muscles. He just got up for a second. To help. What's up, Broke Farmer? To help somebody in the community, which is always a blessing, always. So when we have the time and the energy to go and help, we coming, we coming. So when you have large pieces of property or big projects you need to do, you have an entire community out here you can call on and say, hey, can somebody, can y'all, and people will pull together and get it. So it's a beautiful thing, and that's what we are up to again. So we went to when we got off work today. We got off work a little early today, which was a blessing. Those mountains look, and we talking like I'm still trying to figure out how they got some of these houses up on these mountains. Oh my God, y'all are givers, and we love to help. It's so fun. That's what family do. I know they appreciate y'all. It's good to be able to come. It's about 5 hours from home, so we did get up at 3:30. No, we got up at 3 o'clock, so we could get here by 9 to be able to help. And we again, we had no clue where we were going and who we were going to help, but we were helping a friend help a friend. We are all friends. So it was exciting to see who we came to help. Bobby was excited about them birds.
Yeah. Couldn't find out the person we came to help. We did meet the last time we came down
To help.
and people, and really happy to be able to help them. And they have helped others.
Yes.
So that's a good thing.
Their property is amazing, man. Man, I was like, I would like we had to walk back to see the certain pastures, and I was like, I would never see those goats because I would never walk back here. Like I was scared to pull weeds today because I was like, I know I'm gonna pull my back out pulling on these weeds. But when I was mumbling down the side of the mountain, when them weeds came up out the ground,
Man, people that live in the mountains are some
tough.
troopers.
Yeah.
Man, be able to walk around your property when your property goes like this.
Straight up.
Man.
Straight up. Like when we in the car be struggling, the car like, wait a minute, what are we doing? I done drunk all my juice today. What's up with that? So, but on the way out here, when Bobby finally woke up this morning, we were able to enjoy the scenery coming in. The clouds were low and it was beautiful. And we were talking about, I'm sleepy, y'all. And my toe hurt. We were talking about
Y'all faces
Lord Jesus.
And all the wine that she do to me every night before she go to bed.
I do that. And I didn't even think about it when I just did it. So I'm sorry. But my toe do hurt.
All the time. I really don't like this TV show. It's so stupid.
It seems like when I'm sleepy, it's 50 commercials. It's crazy. I'm like, why all these? Yeah, my toe hurt. So he say when I'm sleepy, I complain a lot. But my toe hurt. When we were leaving the waterfalls, I stumped my toe, which is me. And I don't really have good feeling in that toe. So it hurt, but it feel weird. So yeah, my toe hurt. And he just like, what? Y'all, these mountains kick my butt today. But on their farm today, on their homestead, man, it's like I want this. The cows were friendly. Yeah, and ouch. The cows were friendly, and so cute. They were just doing their thing. I was standing there with the cows and I was like, what the hell is that noise? And it was this poop like flop, flop, flop. I'm like, girl, I mean, you got company, but yeah, life with you. Oh my God, what's up, J3? It's some love it coming out here and spending time, but this time we decided to get a hotel and stay because even though we would have gotten home before dock today, but we can help for 2 days, so we just hung around today and we'll go help again tomorrow. But we were able to go sightseeing.
Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful sights. Me personally, I never saw a waterfall before, and this was the first time. It was really interesting. Uh, People in these swimming.
Man, it was ice blocks in that water somewhere. We just couldn't see it. What's up, Spooning?
What's up,
That's important
Spoon?
to state. Yes, yeah. When we got here, I thought Bobby had gotten written up because Justin was like, all that last time. We were at the beach with the water in the toilet shaking. We ain't got that problem today. But man, going to the waterfall. So we are in Blue Ridge Mountain side, and they have waterfalls here. Hey, it's beautiful. Like riding up in the mountains. You ain't got no phone service for the most part. But and we need GPS. However, the scenery is amazing. What I love, no, I want no romantic time, Lisa. He couldn't even make it past steps.
What's up, good eats?
Transit, the toilet water. We were in what's up, Transit?
What's
When
up,
we were in Daytona, the water in the toilet was shaking. Well, we are still up here structured well. But what I love about this waterfall we went and saw today is called Looking Glass Falls. It's no height at all. You pull to the waterfalls, get out of your car now. Hold up, because I lied. Going down is easy. The coming up part is the problem. That's the height. Going down is nothing. It's a nice little. They got nice stir down and take your time. They wide so people can go around you. But man, coming up them steps, I was running out of gas for real. That's why I stomped my toe. Because I was tired. I couldn't hardly pick my leg up. My feet were frozen, first of all, because I was standing in that cold water. I was trying to get Bobby, take one for the team. Bobby was like, no, you go. And then I come.
Them kids was out there swimming and that stuff. It was freezing.
Freezing.
And I actually stood out there for a long time. I went up there probably, and I sat there, tried to get my body used to it. It
He
just
couldn't do
wouldn't happen.
Like every picture I took, Bobby had his hands over the water. He wouldn't even put his hands in the water. He had his hands over the water like he was terrified. It was so cold. Easy to forget you had. Hey, Robin. Man, I was like,
what's up, Robin?
My back, my hip, everything. But my feet were frozen. And the guy, he was telling Bobby, I was waiting for you to. He said, I wanted to film you because it was funny sitting here watching you try to get in the water. He couldn't do it. And that wind was blowing. Ooh, it was 85 degrees up there. But it felt like it was 55 in the water. It was freezing. So he said, well, you got to get in and then you go numb. And then you okay. No. Those kids, no.
Yeah, I went in. I didn't
his
go
hips.
swimming
He went in to his hips.
because that stuff was way too cold.
It was freezing. Like, it was freezing. And
Yeah.
those kids were climbing them rocks. They were trying to climb to jump in. Ain't no way.
You know, the weirdest thing, we talked to some of the people that live around here, the temperature range varies so much. Like Justin said, they still getting temperatures in
In
the
the
40s.
40s.
That is weird. That's
Yes.
crazy. This time of year, and
Need a wetsuit.
and they said from about an hour difference away will vary in temperature so much. So they just started getting growing pretty good up this way. So man, that is so weird to be able to know that we started growing around February.
Yeah.
And they still just getting
going. Like their tomato plants are peeking out of the ground, and ours are 7-8 feet tall already.
They're harvesting off ours.
We got about a trash bag full of tomatoes. But what I loved is when we were headed out to the waterfall, they have Ingles grocery stores here. And we passed this field and it said that it was a farm for Ingles. They grow grocery store. And I thought that was amazing. Local, fresh tomatoes. Actually, it was an Ingles right beside the field where they were growing the tomatoes. I was like, that's great.
But the weirdest thing is, I think where we at is an hour away from where Bree. 45 minutes or what?
Yeah, we're about 45 minutes or so away from her.
So Bree is the family that we helped last time. And if you've seen her garden looks amazing.
Amazing.
It looked night and day from what it did last when we was up there last.
Bree from scratch. So you should check out her videos. Like if you go back a few months, we were there. A few months ago, we were there, and her garden was just getting started.
What's up, Rita?
Well, now her garden has taken off, and like she harvested so much cabbage the other day. But there was something wrong with my beans because her beans her garden is amazing. And y'all, she live in an HOA. That is very an HOA. So we are in the Blue Ridge Mountain in North Carolina. We ain't out the country. It just looked good. What's up, Mike? Yeah, thank God. But yeah, Bree garden is crazy. And she live about 45 minutes away.
It's weird. Just sometimes we get caught up in homes and how things work where we live, and to be able to see the experiences that other people have in different places is amazing. It makes you think just a little bit. The different. You know what, guys? They gnats don't bite.
Oh my God,
that's crazy.
I felt so bad.
I wouldn't have done. The gnats was around us, right? And I'm sitting there like, I asked them. I said, "Are these gnats?"
They were like,
"Yeah."
I got out the car. I was like, "Well, let me take my bug spray because these bugs are crazy." And then we get out and there's gnats everywhere, all in our face. Justin said, "Yeah, I saw them today, but they don't bite."
Yeah. Well, I asked them. I said, "Do y'all gnats bite?" And they're like, "No." I said, "I'll bite." Don't come down where I stay talking about, wondering what's going on with our gnats because they will bite you up. They will
eat you up. Thank you, Brampton. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. It is so important to hit the thumbs up for content creators like us and other people when you or lives or whatever, because that let YouTube know that you're enjoying yourself. And we should push this out to more people. So
while I'm thinking about it, get that commercial right.
Okay. Yes, sir. Dale said the mosquitoes will suck you dry. The nets will too.
Mhm.
They are sickening.
Yeah, at least the mosquitoes, they hit you one at a time, and if if you see them, you can go and smash them. You can't do nothing in that.
So the bad thing about putting on sweet smelling stuff, Rita, is the bees. The bees are attracted to anything that smell. So we try to refrain from that, and then we'll just pop up all of a sudden and be like, oh well, let's go look in the hive,
What's up, Tommy?
and we smelling like French vanilla. Now I want a pina colada. Eating ribs, typing with my pinky. Oh shucks now. Um, but the good thing about these type of things, uh, you learn so much.
Yeah, that was one thing that we said about coming out and helping. We actually get to lend a hand to somebody who needs it,
Mhm.
but at the same time, we get to learn, things that others have to do on homesteads to be able to make it work. So if at any given time we have to, or we decide to move,
We got these skills.
yeah, we understand what it takes to do it on a bigger scale.
Cause y'all, it's like boot camp up here. So if we did this in Georgia, we'd be good.
And if we get somebody that's new to homesteading and they need some help on actually getting started, we can actually instruct them on how others do it.
Mhm.
So it's important.
Yeah. I mean, and to see, this operation in the mount on the side of a mountain, first of all, 22 acres, man, you talk about get some steps in every day. You get some exercise. And they don't have all of the animals in one place. They have the pigs here, they got chickens here, they got ducks, goats over here, they got cows over here, and some more chickens over there, and some more chickens over here. So they have to move around all the time. Night by Link didn't work for me. Soil Soldier, try it again. Let me see. Around. So, it's good. It's good experience. And I know some people will say, oh, I ain't gonna ever buy
What's up,
property,
CC?
or I'm just gonna stay in a it's still a good skill to have because we don't know what's coming down the pipe. And to have these skills, it's amazing. And you
And
need them.
everybody that we have been coming in contact with have large so I don't know if the kids feel blessed, but they seem to be really, really happy, to be able to have all this property, learn these skills. They pretty much are familiar with growing and raising the animals, and they get to play on land and do stuff that you get to do.
Yeah. Hey, Laura.
So it's a blessing just to see, families still work the way they do.
Yeah.
Because we seeing a decline in families for whatever reason these days.
Declining community.
Decline in community. So, and decline in just people being good to each other. But guess what? It's still going on.
Oh yeah.
Whether or not we see it or not, it's going on, and the narrative is pushed out there that it's not, and that it's not a good thing. But believe me, there are families, there are plenty of communities, there are plenty of people being good to each other, whether or not we see it or not. We hear about the people that's not so much that we think that's everybody, and it's not.
Yeah.
So, and that's a good thing about what we do here. While we bring is that we showing, we get to meet each other,
Mhm.
and we get to show each other that hey,
We got each other back.
yeah, bunch of good people, like minded, that actually believe in being good to each other. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, having fun and from each other all at the same time. I always tell people People will say,
They got buffalo gnats.
so what was the job today? I'm excited to find out.
Oh,
Um,
go back up.
this one
I want
here.
to know what the buffalo gnats.
She said they bite and sting worse than a bee.
Uh,
Um, hey Heather, let me see. On the Facebook side, we appreciate. I don't know why I got this thing under the covers, like I'm
yeah.
keeping it warm.
And I still was reading it. She said it had
Oh,
bees on the back of her property.
yeah, she said they didn't bother. I mean, when Vanilla made them, the nets stay away and the bees didn't bother them, but they had several acres.
Yeah, yeah. So we
Yeah,
don't have separate. We got 1 acre, and I tend to like to go in my hives a lot, and I tend to be over there,
yeah.
and sometimes I don't even realize I'm right there on them, and they don't care.
I know
But I'm
Trudy
sure if
know.
I smell like a big old sweet bag of
They
vanilla,
coming for you. Um, people always say, I want to do this and I want to do that, but my kids are not interested. Oh, hey, Grace. My kids, I just can't get them. And I always say, let them watch Justin Rhodes. Justin Rhodes' kids, I think just watching those kids work, I think they can convince anybody. And, we have worked with the kids multiple times and they work. These are kids,
mm-hmm.
but they love their lifestyle and they appreciate the benefits from their lifestyle. So I always tell people go watch Justin Rhodes and those kids because it's amazing. And Justin got some amazing stories, you know, amazing knowledge. Rebecca, they are doing great. They work so hard to wear the baby. I think Mr. Brown is too. The baby at lunch he working.
Yeah, that's a working little.
He was coming up the mountain today with some sticks to put in the power wheel. He was working. Like y'all don't know why y'all sitting around. I get all this work to do.
I get such a kick out of watching kids that grow up, say in the country,
Yeah.
live. Like every time I go around, even when we was at Ken folks' home, when he had his grandkids, and he's out there with them so much, and the stuff that they do, and I could just sit there and watch them,
Yeah.
and it's so unusual for me because I grew up in the city, kids doing what they do in the city, and then seeing kids to do what they do in the country, where they actually have chores and work that they can do, and they actually enjoy doing the work, and they seem so happy, they so it just to me it's just a whole thing,
Yeah.
it's
So if you watch Justin Rhodes on a regular, you know that his daughter, they have one daughter, and she is quite the little cook and baker.
oh yeah, she made us a cake
She
today.
baked us a cake today and
Yeah.
served us her all the time, serving her family, serving her mom, serving her brothers. I mean, even if it's just a fried egg, she's serving and cooking and taking care of her family, which is amazing. This is what we should do as women. So to see her doing this, you know that these kids, she came up that hill with that cake and it was good. This baby making homemade cakes, y'all.
And some of y'all know that I was in law enforcement, and I spent a lot of time out there, in areas just trying to have a relationship with the neighborhood kids. I didn't want them to see us as bad guys or people to be afraid of. So, whenever I was able to get teddy bears or stuff where I could just hand out to the kids and sit out there and talk with them and let them play with the sirens and all that stuff there. I did it. And when I tell you it's a difference in watching the kids, there that we have, it's crazy.
these little country folks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a big difference.
Yeah, it's amazing to see them kicking off their shoes, walking through the garden or walking through the woods. They grounded. They grounded early, you know, early. So it's there forever.
Yeah, that's Janet. That is amazing when you can actually share your harvest with your neighbor. Well, you can put it up there.
Yeah.
When you can share your harvest with your neighbors, and is the first time they actually had farm raised, fresh off the vine fruits or vegetables, and it will usually open them up, and make them want to be able to continue eating that way. So they on it, on their own, and then if they start doing it, then they pretty much pass that on to the either kids or grandkids because they get into it and they watch them, and you just start a chain reaction. So yeah, if you can you know involve your neighbor, what it is you do and what you love by letting them taste.
Yes.
We have our neighbors come over, they pick some beans and they
That's
eat
a
some
game
tomatoes. We have extra fruit. We share with our neighbors.
Yeah.
We share honey with our neighbors. And in what it is we do, and they want to do it themselves.
Yep,
So
they take that knowledge home. A lot of people have never had fresh fruit or vegetable right off the tree, or a certain thing like tomatoes. You just go to the store and get a tomato. It ain't the same. It is not the same. But speaking of sharing honey, we finally got honey to Louisa. A lot of y'all, if you came to SoilFamily Expo, you met Louisa. Is my bestie boo. I call her my bestie boo. Louisa said, "I can't wait to get my own that honey, because I'm gonna pour it down my throat." And she was sitting there. I don't know what she was doing. I wasn't even watching her. And all of a sudden, you see all of this honey running down her chin, running down her clothes. We were like, "Well, Louisa, what?" She said, "I done pour honey all over myself." When we say she was wearing that honey, I was like, "What in the world?" She had honey running all over the place. Even when she got out of the chair, in the chair, I said, "What you was in the kitchen trying to take a little bath in the sink?"
Hey guys, when I tell you that honey is good, it is really good.
It is.
We did take some to the bee club with us and allowed them to taste some of the honey, and they was really impressed with.
Oh, we got tons more. It's so funny because when Bobby he took the boxes off the other day because all the boxes were full of honey.
Yes.
So he had to add a box so they would have somewhere to build. And Bobby was cussing the whole time. Man, I can get heavy, but the difference is they are deep frames.
Yeah. So guys, I listened and I noticed that these guys, they put, medium or shallow frame honey supers on their beat. They talking about they said the deeps get heavy, and I'm like, okay, but I go to the gym, little. I ain't worry about that. I put one big old deep box on there, and that'll suffice, and I don't have to keep putting them little boxes on there. Don't do that. If you're raising bees, try to use honey supers because that box is heavy. But that thing is every bit 100 and something pounds. It's crazy.
You were thinking the flow was over, right?
Yeah. So yeah, because what it was is when I checked one of my hives, I had a deep and I had a honey super that was full of honey. Then when I went back in it, I noticed that they had uncapped some of the honey, and it wasn't full. So that's when we did that small harvest. So okay, that's it for the year. You know, because none of my other hives they had a substantial amount in it, and we went back in it the other day, and dude, I mean I got
working.
So I know I definitely got two. One is completely ready. One is almost ready.
Deep, but you have deep boxes, not deep just the frame. You got like almost the entire box.
Yeah, the whole box is completely stuffed.
Tastes different. The one from the back is milder than the one we already harvest. The one in the front tastes like a little mint.
Yeah, it's minty. It's a little minty taste.
It's amazing.
And when I took it to the bee club, I kind of want to get an idea of what they were bringing honey from. And they said it could be some Tupelo, you know, but it's gonna be a mixture of stuff. But we do have some Tupelo, you know,
back on another back road.
And it's not even a half a quarter of a mile away from where it's a marsh area over there that actually have those trees over there. So, you know, I just want to have an idea of what it is that they go after. That way next year, because I am new, I know when those trees start budding, it's time for my you know, to go and get that honey. So
the thing is, when the pictures we shared, we only it's delicious. It is Tupelo. It was only 4.5 frames that we harvest honey from, and we was able to get a bit of honey. Now,
yeah, that was 4.5 honey
super, yeah, the small frames.
Yeah,
so now we have probably 18, somewhere between 16 and 18 deep frames to get honey from.
Yeah,
that's a lot of honey, and those boxes are heavy. So if you are a woman and you are beekeeping,
you're not gonna lift that if you're a woman.
Because I don't even try.
Like that thing is, when I say heavy, I'm talking about.
Bobby was cussing. Look, and the judge was standing right there. He was cussing. We were just standing back like, go ahead. We just here for the honey. But
oh man, I dropped one of those frames back into the box.
Man, he dropped the frame. Them bees went crazy.
Yeah,
and then he came running up. Boy, they was on that leg like, dude.
Nigga tore my little leg up, boy.
You dropped us? They are so calm, but they were pissed when he dropped that one frame. It was thousands of bees in there. I was like, just leave them alone.
Man, that hive was so full. You know, I'm surprised they didn't leave, because 2 boxes are deeps.
And they had
I had 20 frames of bees. And I wanted to go ahead and check that bottom box to see if they had some room for the queen to lay at all.
They were hot.
And I took it and lifted up with the hive too, and it slipped and fell. And
then he came in the house and said, I should have used that thing Lisa bought me. Now you know. How many times have y'all been stung? Me, one time, the association bees, not even our bees. Bobby, probably about 10 times now, because he got stung.
That's 5. That was 5 that day.
At one time.
Yeah, one time. And then I only got stung one other time.
He was like, oh, get off my shoe. Get off my sock. I'm sorry. They were like, that's all right. You're going to get this smoke right there. I was like, they are mad. He was like, I'm sorry. Get off my sock. Get off my shoe. They were like, mister. I can't believe you dropped us. Got stung about 5 times that time.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't bad, you know, but yeah.
It was coming for them.
They was ready, boy. They was hot.
And you had that smoke, so that's what saved you.
Yeah.
But they was like, you don't want this smoke.
Yeah. So if you ever get stung, you smoke yourself where they sting you at, because they do release an alarm pheromone. And long as that alarm pheromone, the rest of the bees gonna come out there and get you too.
They were coming too.
So,
I was like, don't come over here near me because I did not drop y'all. Ooh, it was bad. I got stung twice as a kid. Ooh, man. I got stung one time in the forehead. It was bad.
Yeah. So the Beehive Homestead, he told me a time where, I think they got him about 12, 20 times.
What did he say? Did he say he's something?
I don't know what.
He said he sprayed him with anything because he wanted him to get off him. Oh man!
I told her, I said, good thing that smoker didn't go out.
Yes, because our smoker always, and it was raining it had just rained, and we didn't dry stuff for the smoker. So yeah, he was full ass. Cheers, sunshine. What's up? I got stung over 25 times in 7 minutes. Man.
Who's it?
J3.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd be like, y'all come get these bees. Because I can't do it. Get up for good.
I mean, I kind of asked for that one because I dropped the doggone frame.
So, hey, Jessica Rabbit.
But they don't bother you. Like, I can go in the hive and they don't just bother you. Mm-mm. You have to do something. All that dropping them and bumping them around and stuff.
Bobby always dropping them, dumping them out. Man.
Yeah, I done talked about a couple times. I ain't got stung there time when I did that though.
Jessica Rabbit asks, do you have any honey for sale? So we don't sell honey yet. We just getting started. We didn't expect to harvest so early, but the bees are busy. The thing with honey is you definitely want local honey. I always say, local honey is good for seasonal allergies and different things because it collect pollen from all the plants that you may be allergic to. But I understand sometimes you want to taste different honey from different places.
Well, I mean, it's good. So, good. It's just better if you want the medicinal properties of honey. Get your local
for your area, yeah. But our honey could help you in other ways medicinally too. But seasonal for allergies and things, local honey is great. But we are not selling honey yet. Not yet. We got to figure this out.
Yeah, it's a whole thing because we wasn't prepared to get honey or get as much we do have. So we never planned on it. So I'm sure we're gonna have a few buckets of honey, few 5-gallon buckets of honey, and we'll decide then what exactly we're gonna do with them. But we haven't decided to sell none. I know whenever we get to 10,000, we'll give some away. But as far as selling it or giving out to anybody else, we haven't made any decisions on that yet. So we'll let you know as we figure it out.
One day we'll be able I told Bobby I post those pictures. I try to share our pictures just to encourage people that this can be done. It can be done. And man, everybody still today, people were saying, do you ship to Puerto Rico? Okay, we got you. But I'm like, nah, we would have been sold out. So Bob, and the way Bobby drinking honey around there, him and Louisa.
And I had no idea that people were so interested in honey, like they are.
Sunshine. So you do want to experience honey from different places, especially when you know it's real. Like our honey is not stepped on at all. It's just filtered to get the honeycomb out. That's it. It is pure, straight from the hive. So, and you have to be careful. What you buying from the store is from the store. It could be anything. But other people will do the same thing. They will bulk buy some honey and put it in another little jar with their name on it and sell it.
And we don't use any heat. And heat kind of takes away from the
The benefits.
the benefits of honey. Now I understand that using some knives with heat actually helps with the processing, but I think as long as you don't have it above a certain temperature and you handle it a certain way, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still new, so we
I think it would be cool how the honey can taste different from some source, just different.
hmm
Has
yeah.
yeah. Like when we went to Beehive, we tried 4 or 5, all of them were different. So somebody suggested that we put a label on our honey when we harvest, so we can know the difference. When did we harvest this, and see that they all taste different. So good night, bro. Broke. Take your boots off.
All right,
But
bro.
that way we'll know. This was spring 2023. This was summer 2023, or this was fall 2023. So we're trying to keep up with our harvest whenever we harvest honey.
And the thing is, it seems like that the honey is in each hive. So, if you're familiar with
You see that?
what's that?
Make sure to buy local honey from a trusted source. I ended up with two types of UTI infections, and we narrowed it down to the new honey I had just bought. I'm telling you, boy, people flaky. People can be flaky, so you definitely want to be careful. Go ahead, baby.
Yes.
Sorry.
The way bees, they will pretty much send out forager bees, and once they locate a source, they will come back and tell the other bees in the hive where they actually found the source at. And each hive may find them in different places, so therefore the honey is different. And they have multitude of different places they will blend the honey in. So generally, whenever you particular type, it's because you have an experienced beekeeper that understands exactly when a particular tree, like the tupelo tree, is about to start
Flowering.
start flowering, and they make sure all the other honey is out of the hive, and then they will take the hive to where the trees are and allow the bees to go and harvest that, so you can get pure whatever kind of honey. The way where we are, our bees just go out, and wherever they find it, they come in and bring it back, and they mix it in however they mix it in.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be able to taste a certain kind of nectar in our honey, and then it'll be different. It'll be a mixture of different.
Yeah, they some busy little girls now. They are busy. But I'm ready to go to bed. I mean, I'm in the bed, but I'm ready to go to sleep. We gotta work again tomorrow. And Trudy. Oh my God, I feel so bad for leaving Trudy. Like Nala and Thor love Phyllis, and I know that our homestead center. I know Trudy will learn to love her, but I worry about her because she is spoiled. That's our baby, but we're gonna go home tomorrow after Justin work us again, and we'll share this experience with y'all. It's been an amazing day, hanging out with some great friends. So y'all Justin Rhodes and see what he has been up to, and those kids working their behind off. And check out Growing Up Hope. They are an amazing couple. They moved here from California, and they are on their homestead journey. Amazing. I love them. The baby, she's so cute. She be smiling at everybody. Brought up so fast, but the kids, hey, they do their work. So yeah, she'll be good. Y'all be sure to film a lot. We are filming a lot. Actually, we left the camera on the day for hours. babe, you turn the camera off? He was like, yeah, I turned it off. I was like, okay. Then he was like, you turned the camera on earlier? I thought you turned it off. Growing up Holt. HOLT. Growing up Holt. Thank you, Rita, for hitting a thumbs up for us and sitting there listening to us rant while we tired. Bobby just like, hurry up so I can take my shirt off and go back to sleep.
Yeah, don't put it on me. I'm up. You don't put
You talk about how fast I fall asleep, y'all. Like he would be talking in the car, and then the next second he like,
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Because I said today,
you be talking to me, and I already be sleeping.
I said, you were talking to me today, and you kept falling asleep. I was like,
what did I say while I was asleep?
Nothing.
Yeah, because I don't talk when I sleep.
Hey,
you don't want to do that.
Hey, real stuff. So Holt, yeah, that they go. Love them. Love them. They are amazing.
Amazing cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that burger, boy. Oof.
Well, Justin say, how many burgers you eat today, Bobby? He always picking one bigger than him. Just a little bit. But y'all, it's fun. You know, you see these people on YouTube, and they are human.
Yeah, they're just good people.
Good, great people.
That,
great people.
Especially Justin and them. They're just good people that's successful. What it is, and I mean, you can't really tell. It's kind of just good people that's living a life.
Yep, they getting out, helping the community, and it's an honor for him to allow us to come along with them and help him help the community. Mm-hmm. So it's great.
He was talking to me about it last time. He said that he feels so much better, while doing it.
And he is on carnivore diet now because today all he ate was hamburgers.
Mm-hmm. He was on a carnivore diet last
time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, she was asking, will he do it again? He is on carnivore now. Mm-hmm. So all he eating is meat. He love it.
Mm-hmm. And one of his camera guys, he also on the carnivore diet, and why his name just jumped out of my head. Mike, the fit farmer, yeah, Mike, he's on the carnivore diet also.
Yeah, so they
believe in it. They was telling me about it and all the benefits to it.
I just can't imagine. We don't get food stamps. Trying to feed him today, I can't imagine him being able to. I can't imagine us being able to keep up with Bobby eating all that meat, man. But I would have to have a little veggie occasionally. Yeah, and they eat nothing but meat, all meat. And he said he felt great. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting. It's interesting, yeah. But
I can't imagine the amount of food that meat is not cheap, and to be able to eat enough to sustain me.
And keep cooking.
Yeah, those burgers are delicious. So he really, really good quality of meat, and so it makes his food, just that much better.
And it's local. His meat is all local, local farmers. So, man, like Atkins diet. How does he not?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm sure Spoon that's a lot of meat to be able to fill you up.
Yeah, all types of meat. Eggs, any kind of meat. That's it. No, they ain't squeezing no ketchup on the. Oh, he did.
How does he not lose weight? Well, I mean, Justin is not a fat guy. He's not a big guy. I don't know what he would be if he actually did eat. I mean, he just don't seem like he'll be a big guy.
Well, for one thing, I don't even know if Justin ever sleep. So
why you say that?
Because he always working. It seemed like he always working. Even when he was sick, he was still getting up, pushing, and trying to do. So I don't know how much sleep. I'm gonna ask him tomorrow how much sleep he get, because I don't think it's much. Like some of his videos, he started and the sun ain't even up. Then he gone I mean, busy. He don't. We talk about 10,000 steps.
Well, he's a mission driven kind of person. If he got something he need to do, he just kind of so
Yeah,
and I'm sure that's the reason why he's successful at what he do. I'm sure he sleep though.
yeah. I know he sleep, but it's like, how much sleep do we get? Because it seems I'm gonna find out tomorrow, and I'm gonna let y'all know. But yeah, it's great spending time with them. Sit around and have conversations and give each other tips and listen to each other's stories. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a little family reunion. Just love getting together with some friends
Mm-hmm.
over the weekend. You get your hands dirty and your face dusty because there was a lot of dust.
A lot of dust.
But we got things done. A lot of hiking
Yes.
in the hills. Yeah, yeah. Find out. Yeah, I don't think he get too much sleep, but we gonna find out.
I
That
don't even
is
know
a
how
hard
I
working
don't
man.
even know how she come up with that. But you got to understand, this is what he do.
Yeah, it's what he do good. He know what he doing. He don't be confused like he lacking anything. But it's just like, man, writing books and homestead plans and busy, busy, busy. But it worked and it's amazing to
You
see
see,
it.
that's Pam. That's kind of how I am too. You know, I can go to sleep. I can wake up early, but I will need a nap, and then I'm good to go.
But see, what Bobby like to do is I get up early, like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm up and at it.
I'm up at 4:30.
Go to sleep, and then he won't get up again until the sun come out, and then he go outside in the heat, and I'm like, it's just too hot. But
Hmm?
yeah, breathe from scratch. Yeah, you be out there in the heat. I can't do it. But he do take naps. Bobby get his naps in. Unless I don't feel good or I'm hurting or something, I'll lay down. But I need him to lay down so I can lay down. That's how Thor is too. Thor need me to lay down so he can lay down. Thor be sitting there looking at me like, "You finished walking around?" I'd be like, so I be needing Bobby to just chill so I can take a nap sometime. Naps ain't
She
easy.
need me to go get in the bed so she can get in the bed and go to
Yeah.
sleep.
And then he'll fall asleep for a few minutes, then he'll get up and leave, go outside. Then I'm laying there like, I can't even go back to sleep now. And he'd be like, well, you was just asleep. Well, you got up. Bro from scratch. And Bree gonna be like, who is Andale talking about bro from scratch? Oh my goodness. So y'all have an amazing weekend. It is Friday. Get out there, play in those gardens, do your thing, be a community partner, help somebody, give somebody a tomato, encourage somebody to grow something. If it's just one pot, one tomato, one cucumber, grow something. So enjoy your weekend. We will enjoy ours.
Happy Father's Day to all the
Oh,
fathers
that
in
is
the
the
chat.
and I keep on saying that too. Happy Father's Day to the Soil Brothers.
Just know that I appreciate you if nobody else do.
And no, women, do not come talking about daddy. No, you ain't. You needed the daddy to get that baby. You are the mother, and it's for the fathers, males. Happy Father's Day. I'm just saying. We love and appreciate you all the dads. Cook that man something to eat this weekend. I'm just saying. Filling that role. Yes, yes. Happy Father's Day. So y'all stay blessed and don't let nobody steal your joy.